everybody, it's Jody of J&J True Outdoor Adventures coming to you this evening with a little project that I'm doing. This is just me. Good friend of mine, he'll know who he is. I don't know if he watches my YouTube videos or not. We've been friends for a little while. He's helped me with my casting bullets, made me a burner, to put my old Dutch oven pot on whenever I was melting down lead wheel weights and stuff. And we done a little drone flying together. So we're both kind of craftsmen of one sort of another. He made me a round knife for my leather work. He sent me something that I talked about doing for a while now, since I started doing some bushcraft ideas and stuff. And so I'm going to show you what it is. He finally come in the mail Tuesday or Wednesday. But here's what we got. We got some 1095 carbon steel bar. It's 2.5 inches wide and about a little over 10.5 inches long, and it's 5/32 thick. I went online and was looking for some templates to do some sort of knife, and that's what I'm wanting to do. I want to make my own bushcraft knife. I've got the Condor bush lore, got 2 of them actually, and I've got the Serrade SCH 52, I think. Got the Camillus hunting knife. But he sent me the 1095 steel. This is the actual template that I'm going to use. It's got about a 3 3¾ inch blade, and then you cut your handle. He also sent me some Purple Heart scales and a brass rod to make my pins with. So I'm going to do all this by hand. Heat treating will be one thing that I'll have to do, which I've only done that one time before, but I believe I can do it. Tempering won't be a problem. I got a small toaster oven that I've used before on some lead bullets. I can use this because you got to temper it at 400 degrees for about 2 hours. That won't be a problem. So basically, voila, I've made my laid out my pattern right there. I can actually do 2, so I want to do one for me and one for Jared. I went through, this one's pattern's using 3 pins and then a lanyard hole. I'm only going to do 2 pins, and I measured the distance, about half the width, and marked where the 2 pins will go and where the lanyard hole will be. I took my punch, spring-loaded punch, to make dents in it. I haven't done this one yet, but I've got to cut these out, drill the holes. I'll do my bevel grind, and that'll be another thing. I'll probably have to make a jig for doing a bevel grind, and probably when I go to make that, I'll do a video on making that jig. Once I've got the main layout done, the bevel grind where I want it, it won't be sharp, but the edge will be started, and then I'll have to do the heat treating. First get it heat treated, and then get it tempered. Then I can put my final edge on it. So, this is something new for me. I've never done this before, but I thought I'll give it a try and do a video on doing it. So like I said, I've already got it laid out. If I measure here, like I said, the blade will be about 3 3/4 inch blade. and then you have about a 4-inch handle, and we'll just go from there and see how it works out, and I'll try to take you through a step-by-step process as I do it. Well, I've cut my steel into 2 pieces. This one again, like I said, I've already got it punched, drill the holes in. This one I haven't done yet. I kept these cool and used a Dremel with a cutting disc. I used several, I will admit, probably 7 of those discs to cut that, but didn't have a hacksaw, don't have a bandsaw with a metal blade, so you improvise. You use whatever you have on hand. I had a Dremel with cutting discs. So next will be to drill this. I still got to cut the ends off, but I'll get to that a little later. Okay, I'm cutting the excess off. And there, I've got it cut off. So there's that one. Cut the length. I'll show you both of them here in just a minute. So I've done cut the blanks. Got them marked up real good. Got this one punched for the holes to be drilled. And I still have to take a grinder and grind it into shape, but I cut the excess off of it using a little small hacksaw. Didn't take very long. Instead of using the Dremel tool like I did when I cut them in half, these ends I could cut off with the hacksaw. So I'm progressing a little bit each time I mess with it. I'm just taking my time. So, but I thought I'd film it and let you all see. The next thing, like I said, will be taking a grinder. I got an angle grinder, and I got a cut off disc and a grinding disc, but take all this excess off, get it right to the marks for the grip and everything, and then do some filing on it, get it in better shape. And then the next step will be to heat treat it. But I want to get the holes drilled and get it all shaped out before I do the heat treating. And then after the heat treating will be the tempering. So hopefully I'll be able to show you all that as well.